What's up, members of the Barrio? It's John coming to you from Times Square, one of the craziest places in New York City, and we've already done a video about tourist traps here and scams. Today, we're gonna be taking an insider look at some things you can do around here that are really off the beaten path. I'm gonna be using Atlas Obscura, a really cool guide to show you around. I'm gonna link to the article down below if you wanna check it out, and I've got some really cool YouTubers who are gonna be joining me. Do you guys normally like coming to Times Square?
When I'm coming to see a show.
Yeah, it's just a bit touristy. Like, I know it sounds bad because I'm British, but it's touristy.
All right, well, we're gonna try to change that perception today. Let's go. All right, guys, for our first stop, actually our first two stops, we're gonna go inside the subway. The NQRW station right in Times Square has some hidden ceramic artwork by a Bronx-based artist that most people never even pay attention to. And I personally have never seen it, so we're gonna discover it together. Let's go. So we have just walked in here. We're looking for the NQRW platform and this ceramic art. Do you feel like this is gonna be tough to find?
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know where we are right now. We're gonna figure this out, though.
I especially don't know where I am right now.
They especially have no idea. All right, so we have found the ceramic murals. Check this out. Broadway. What else do we got? Guys, what's your interpretation of this?
This is the chef from The Little Mermaid.
So many people are just jetting by, commuting to work, or just on their way somewhere else, and they have no idea of all these cool things going on. That's really good music too, wow. A lot of good artwork there, a lot of good street musicians. Now I'm gonna show you what they call the door to nowhere. This actually used to be a secret door to the Knickerbocker Hotel. We're coming right up on it, check this out. Ramin is trying. All right, we're about to get arrested. It's locked, folks. It would lead to the Knickerbocker Hotel, and commuters would come here through those doors and go drink at the bar. Ramina tried it, it doesn't work anymore. All right, so when you guys think of Times Square, do you think of like overpriced tourist trap restaurants?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part.
I'm gonna show these two and everyone out there a little Cuban eatery that's not too far from here, that's cheap and good, and you won't find many tourists there. Let's go. What's on the Cuban sandwich?
Cheese, salami, ham, pork, a little mayo, mustard.
I'll take one of those, please.
Guys, this is just the side dishes, by the way.
Like, this is the main
This is the main dish.
And we got free chicken wings too.
Yeah, chicken wings while we wait, because you know we're VIP.
I ordered a Cuban. Quite a lot of food, I think. We have Swiss cheese, salami, another type of pork, I think mustard, pickles, thank you, Ramina, mayo, all sorts of craziness. Let's see how it tastes. I love the bread. Really nice mixture of everything together. This is like a good lunch to go. All right, guys, we have just stepped out of the Cuban place. That sandwich filled me up a ton. I'm gonna show you a really cool art installation that you've probably walked over a million times, but I found two people other YouTubers might recognize, guys. One, Tal.
Oh, my bad.
Tal and Jacob, they've been in a lot of my videos. They're just joining us for the journey. You ready for some random stuff?
Let's get random and kooky. You ready, Jacob?
He's ready, let's go.
Guys, subscribe to John. He's the best person on planet Earth.
Thank you, man.
Guys, we're shooting a movie here. Please, everybody out of the way.
So basically in 1977, an aural artist set up this exhibit right here where if you put your ear down, she fell, you will hear a humming noise. And most people never pay attention to it. So you can just put your ear right there, right now. I hear it a little bit. It's like a little xylophone. It's like an alien thing going on.
You hear it right now?
I just heard it. I just heard it. We're gonna put the microphone close, you'll hear it.
The thing that's going like...
Yeah, no, yeah, it's like...
It's my country, guys. Look at it. It's my country.
Oh, don't do it, please. Oh God, he's crazy. Tal is sacrificing the health of his ear.
Whoa!
You hear it?
No, it's if you come this close, it sounds like something out of Final Cut Pro.
You gotta get really close, like join us.
It's really cool, guys. It's like ebbing and flowing.
Tell me in the comments if you hear it.
This is so ridiculous right now.
How cool was that? Like a 1 to a 10.
That was pretty dope.
That was pretty cool.
10.
I probably walked by this thing like 4 times in my life and I've never heard it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I've heard this before and just didn't realize what was going on.
Yeah.
Like thought maybe it was like machinery down there or something like that. So, cool. Thanks.
All right, I got Mason here. This is like the center of Times Square, and we're gonna show you guys the next thing. And you literally walked right over it. I'm gonna show you where all the theaters in Broadway in the Times Square area are located. There's a little map right underneath our feet, guys. Watch this. All you have to do is look down here. We're gonna kneel. My cameraman Jacob's doing a great job, and you just stare this way. And it's all you see, the different theaters, and you see the streets as well. So look, you see 52nd Street, Neil Simon, Circle in the Square, 51st, Ambassador, 50th, and so on and so forth. Very cool thing, and I admit I have walked by here so many times and I have never even noticed it, so something new for you guys. Compared to everything you've seen so far, have you been excited by this little tour?
Yes. The most exciting thing was the door that led to Narnia.
The door that led to the Knickerbocker Narnia, that was cool. All right, one more thing coming up, here we go. Guys, for our final stop, we are in front of the AMC 25, and this looks like a regular movie theater, but this actually was called the Eltinge, built in 1912, an original theater, and if you go inside the lobby and look up, you're gonna see something very, very cool. Let's check it out. Wow! This is where you look.
I was just saying that this is like really indicative of what old like vaudeville theaters on Broadway used to be. It's not that large. Like the ceiling's really high. The proscenium, which is the archway over the theater, is really large, but the distance between the entrance and the theater is really small. So there wouldn't have been a lot of seats in here. But it's still really beautiful.
You know your history, man. I gotta bring you on more of my tours. Guys, you can take an escalator up and literally be above where the theater was and stare out into the seats. It's incredible.
So this is what I was talking about, where you could see the outside of the old theater, and this right here, you can see where the stairs were on the wall that led to the balcony seats. Obviously they removed them, but you can see it.
I seriously did not know that Jacob knew so much about this theater. I'm pleasantly surprised, and it's great for all of us, including me, to learn about this like unique history of a theater right next to Times Square. And you know, you can come and see these things, just don't be too disturbing to them. If you want to come real quick and look at a lot of this stuff, feel free. Guys, we're about to go down the escalator right now. I'm gonna tilt the camera up, and this is gonna be one memorable shot. You ready? Let's go. Alright, that was the most fun we've ever had, going to the movies without actually going to the movies. So I'm going to put all of their information down below in the description. Everybody subscribe to them. Subscribe to me if you'd like as well. A lot of cool New York City content coming out, and all of these ideas also linked down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching as always, guys. Until next time. This is going to be a very memorable shot. Okay. Guys, we're Tal, you're messing me up.
Sorry.